just wanna smoke my weed in peace. No, you cannot, don't bother me. I just wanna smoke my weed in peace. I'm tired of all these crazy dreams. I don't wanna fight no more. I don't wanna fight no more. We all need the same. I just wanna smoke my weed in peace. I just wanna smoke my weed in peace.
I've come to terms with the fact that my future might not involve people I'm around now. I get tired of doing this every time I try something new. Sometimes I had to walk away from what I want to find what I deserve. I made mistakes in my life. I've learned from my bad choices. I'll know better next time. Don't mention a person's past mistakes when they're trying to change. That's like throwing rocks at them while they're struggling to climb a mountain. Yeah, let's talk about that, y'all. You can use data for booking shows too, you know. Like, look at the location data. Like, get more followers to follow your page. Like, look into big cities and smaller venues to start. And check out tour locations of artists who sound like you. We're going to talk about that right here on the Boss Ladies Live radio show. Let's go, y'all. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another Boss Ladies Live radio show. 6-time award-winning now. Spreaker Studios, sponsored by Boss Ladies Inc. and award-winning Dre's Radio Cafe, a.k.a. Dre's 8. Welcome back to another show. Know what I'm talking about? Woo, looky. I see a heavy hitter, another award winner in the building. Thought I forgot. Nope, I ain't forget. And I see she hasn't either, y'all. Wow. Before I get to that, I just want to thank you. Thank you so much for liking, downloading, and sharing the show live in the chat room. But before I get to that, I got to go back to the playlist and tell y'all about this open mic we had tonight. All the drop from Drazy. You know what I'm talking about? A.K.A. Dre's Radio Cafe. A.K.A. Dre's 8. We had Promo Guy, Underground Sound Off, Kill Shot, Internet Radio drop. You know what I'm talking about? We had the Eric Blowtorch drop. And then we had Fly, F-L-Y, Echo No Mics. You know what I'm talking about? Then we had Too Smooth, Searching All Over, brought to you by Miss Yolanda. Ride All Night by H. Killer, you know what I'm talking about, and a few other award winners on the list, including Miss Nominated Finesse Banks, award-winning Miss Fabulous, award-winning Lady Miz, and so forth. Know what I'm saying? So, live in the chat room, we got Erica Websby in the building, y'all. We got Laurie, award-winning Laurie D. Edwards in the building, award-winning all of these I just mentioned. Echo No Mics in the building, appreciate it. I love this platform, he says. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you being here. And then we got S.A., you know what I'm saying? S.A. Savior Gabuso 12 at Gmail in the building. Brother S.A., you know what I'm talking about? We're going to get you one of those too. Naya in the building, a.k.a. TOHP, a.k.a. the one-hand producer in the building. Another award winner. You know what I'm talking about? Man, there's some heavy hitters in the building tonight. Appreciate it. Everybody that could come in the chat room tonight. This is the place to be if you want your this, yo, that. And put a show together and you be in it. Starring you. Underground artists worldwide. And when I say I support local underground talent worldwide, that's exactly what I mean. You know what I'm talking about? Appreciate it. Yeah. Everybody's getting in tune in the chat room. More chats, more spins. So if you own this episode, you will be played next episode. Yes, I'm still doing that. No, I'm talking about free spins when you're in the chat room. The more you're in the chat room, the more we can connect, the more we can network. And that's what I want to talk about tonight. 4 ways you can use data for booking shows. And I've seen a lot of shows being booked for my podcast by doing the podcast. And the show was booked and I actually went. Little bits over time. Stuff happens for you. When you want to rush, it's a mess. So, we're going to deal with that in our EDU tonight. And thanks for all the ads in the chat room. You never know who's listening on Spreaker.com's website /Boss Lady Radio. You know what I'm talking about, with the little numbers behind it and all that good stuff. So, without further ado, let's get some EDU in our lives, y'all. 4 ways you can use data for booking shows. We're going to find that at blog.reverbnation.com/2021/11/09/4-ways-data-for-booking-shows. With data being readily available on streaming platforms, musicians and booking agencies can book more location-targeted shows. For emerging artists who haven't played a tour, most booking agents have to take a risk about how many tickets they can sell. With the availability of streaming data, now everyone can see how many listeners there are in each city and country, and they can make a more realistic estimate of how many listeners they can bring to the show. Streaming data also allows many booking agents to discover artists early in their career. There are many artists on streaming platforms who might have thousands of listeners and might not have been played a show, nor consider playing live at all. This information can be used both by the booking agent and an artist to book shows. In the blog post, we're sharing 4 ways you can use data for booking shows. 1. Look at the location data. Most streaming platforms will give you data about your listeners based on demographic and geographic information. The geographic information will typically be broken down into cities and countries. Location data will probably be one of the most important and useful data points you can use for booking shows because the streaming platforms give you the number of unique listeners. If you have a substantial amount of listeners in a given city and you haven't played there yet, it would be a logical next step to look for venues to play in that city. On the contrary, it would not make sense to book a show in a city if you don't have any listeners there. This way, you can save money and make much more better touring decisions. Excuse me. With the streaming data, you can also see the data for individual songs. That way, you can also see which styles perform better than others. And if they do, where do they perform well? The reverse lookup based on location is unfortunately not available right now. In any case, if your music is on a streaming platform, you'll be able to see where your overall audience lives. Look for your next gig. Search Reverb Nation opportunities today. 2. Get more followers to follow your page. When it comes to listener data, the number of listeners is not the sole factor to take into account. In fact, if you take just the number of listeners as a decision-making factor, you're probably making a mistake, because not everyone who listens to your music might become a fan. Someone might have heard your song through a playlist or through a radio algorithm. The people who truly might come to your shows can be better scaled with the number of followers you have. These are people who actually follow your music actively and are interested to hear more music from you and who come to your shows. So, it would be a great idea to get people to follow your page and use that data to see what locations your followers are in. 3. Look into big cities and smaller venues to start. Once you aggregate your listener and follower data in a given city, it would be a great idea to start with smaller venues. When you're first starting your career, it looks so much better to be sold out on a smaller venue than to have a large venue and not even fill it up halfway. Moreover, creating a sold-out concert experience adds a new level of demand to your future shows in that given city. Playing in big cities is also great because you have more people who might come to a show and you have more press outlets to promote your show and get the word out. And number 4, check out tour locations of artists who sound like you. A solid way to build your tour schedule is also to check out the previous tour schedules of artists who sound like you and who are in a similar stage of their artistic career as you. Perhaps they did their data research as well, and you can utilize that. A show that has turned out well for them might also work for you, especially if you have a similar sound. It would mean that the audience for that concert might also come to your show. In this case, you can analyze what worked and what did not work for them. Better yet, you can contact that artist and pick their brains about their tour experience in a given location or venue. These are 4 ways you can use data to book shows. Keep in mind that there are many other ways you can use data, as it is ever-evolving technology with new opportunities. However, today's platforms offer a great way for you to use data to make better booking choices, and you should probably take advantage of it. And that is our EDU for all options. Yeah, we're going to get that second half with the fellas. You know what I'm talking about? Appreciate you, SA. And let's welcome award-winning Larry D. Edwards to the show, y'all. All the chatters to the show. That's right. Let's get it. You know what I'm talking about? I know. Let's go. Appreciate the ads, comments on the chat room. Spending a little extra time here. Thanks for the ads, Larry D. Appreciate that. Appreciate the ads, Erica Websby. Know what I'm saying? Miss Award-winning Erica Websby. Know what I'm saying? Remember that we met in 2018 at the Underground Music Awards. Yeah, we do have awards, guys. We do have stuff going on where you can get recognized for your awesome talent. And we've got a lot of people recognized through Boss Lady's radio show, whether it be a radio ad campaign or just simply spinning your music. You can get all that right here. And that's one of the ways, actually, you can use data to book something. You never know who's sitting in the chat room that may want to book a show with you or want to do a demo with you. And, you know, if you're not in here, then that means you're not available. So it looks like to the other person that you're not serious about your art. So I thought I'd put that out there tonight. I did